Oh, hi, everybody. Um,
Hello, 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 hello.
hello. Yeah, so Hexy and I we're just hanging out. You can see Hexy's there basing some 6 mil tanks on that he 3D printed on bases. And I've got here some 2D flats that I'm making. I'll show you how I'm doing that here in just a second. Of some stuff for rapid fire. These supposed to be about the size I do 10 mil, but this all stuff is a little bigger than 10 mil. It's pretty close. But just trying some stuff out, trying rapid fire rules. Thought I'd do a
Well,
little
now that I
bit.
see you have that stuff on the board there, now it does look bigger than it did when you were.
Yeah, but 10 mil though, that's about right. What's up, Rob? Yeah, so we're just hanging out. There's no we
We
were
were just
just
talking about you,
what?
so we were just talking about him,
Oh yeah, we were just talking about you. What animal you are. There's the new miniature guy, Devin, the original Grognard. He's huge into
Mister
uh,
40K,
Mr. 40K now. I'm just
still
kidding.
team.
He did it for a while in his life, and he's kind of getting back into it. But it's
I
been fun
think
to
he's
watch
had a
him.
mental. I think he's had a mental breakdown.
I think he has had a mental breakdown, but that's beside the point. There's Charles saying hi a couple times.
Chuck,
Really wanted to do this, Charles, because I thought of you. I thought I want you to see Hexy doing some basing.
don't tell nobody.
And then here's my miniatures here. I'll show you how I'm doing that. I'll share my screen here, share my computer screen. We're just hanging, so whatever you're doing, we'll try not to be totally quiet here. There's no plan. There's nothing happening. Let's see. Share screen.
We can talk about what we played and
Oh yeah, Hexy's been. Oh yeah, this is gonna go crazy here.
yes, 2 nights in a row. What's up with that, man? You got the new or the redo Typhoon from Decision Games.
Who's that?
Jest.
Oh, Jess.
Yeah, he's got such a great channel, and it's funny too because he doesn't do it. It's not in English, but you don't. It doesn't matter because you understand what he's doing. It's so cool.
Oh, that. Gosh, I don't know. I thought I was subscribed to him, but I'll have to check.
You probably were because I've been on there for a while. I haven't gone over and looked at anything recently. I need to. I tell you, that's the hard thing to do as time goes on, is to be able to check on everybody. Like I don't get to see enough of Chuck's stuff. I try to pop over and catch Rob's when it pops up.
Yeah, that's cool. So Operation Typhoon is one that I keep thinking about because I'm like, I don't know.
You wanted my original one, remember?
Oh
And you
yeah,
could have took it with you when you left here, but you didn't.
you didn't want me to take it. You said I want to keep this forever.
No, never say
What?
that.
Are you serious?
Never say that. You could have took that game with. I've already played it.
Man.
Well, why? Just go buy the new one because that'll end up with me.
Oh, that's true. All right. So what I'm doing here, everybody, you can see. So here, so basically, all right. So this is the rapid fire miniature rule set. Let's see. And so it's real. The rules are they're really for 20 mil, 172nd, 176 scale. They're kind of a simpler rule set. This is a simplified rule set of them. And so this is how they show the army. So they show you the army list this way. So I simply post them on some sticky paper. You can see here on the left-hand side of your screen, and I put them on. This is on chipboard, and then on the guns and infantry, I put on wood. That if I like the size and I end up doing it, then I'll use these for the miniatures, or as I say, miniatures. But only a crazy person says it that way. And then I thought, you know what? I don't have the terrain, so I'll just make the terrain myself with. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can use paper and put plexi over it. So it's blurry, so it's not fantastic, but I
I
don't
think it's
care.
an ingenious idea.
So we'll see. I kind of hope to get this done tonight. So we'll see. So right now, what I'm doing is just doing the hard work of copying and pasting and doing screenshots. So
Chuck, I have to go do your stuff, and when I do it in bursts where I watch a whole bunch of your stuff. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't watch a ton of the miniature stuff. Um, you got so much of that going on. I can't. There's no way I can keep up with you. Plus, you do everything. And Jess, yeah, wife's out. You play a little. I get it. Okay. Now the Typhoon play I did, there's some video, but it's like I say, it's the SPI version, and I don't know, you know, how I don't know what the new system's like.
I think it's very similar.
Well, yeah, but everybody talks about they have a tendency to modify.
Well, I think that's one reason I was a little nervous about it. So Hexin countered, started to play it, and then he put it away. So I'm like, well, what?
Well, yeah, and I didn't play it all the way through either. I don't think I played a good part of it, but
as far as I know, he didn't play in it. I think he got it partially set up.
Well, did you see where somebody was playing it? I think it was a console. They set up. They were playing the SPI, the full highway to the right, and the game was over in 9 turns.
Oh,
how in the hell did that happen?
Was Andrew playing?
And 30 Core hadn't even reached Eindhoven.
Oh, so German victory, I assume.
Yeah, there was. Put it this way: when the last picture I saw, if I remember right, I didn't see any British para in Arnhem.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never played that one.
German.
And that's different. That's different than Typhoon, right? That's not the same system.
That's Market Garden. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Different systems. Yeah. There's a second set of rules out there. Oh,
right.
Officer. Okay. So if you're a warrant officer in your army, if you were a warrant officer in this army, you'd either be a wrench head or you'd be a rotary wing pilot, or maybe medical. So what do you do? What's your primary, Jess? Or do you guys function like that? Yeah, he would up and deploy a lot when I first got on his channel. He'd be gone out of the blue. Artillery, okay, all right.
Yeah, he's a little closer to stuff right now than we are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I got the initial basing on them. I got to figure out what I'm going to print next. I probably need to move on to some infantry companies, I think. And I think I need to start on German armor. I'm going to do all this crap. And the only reason I'm doing it is to fill out that Madi box that I built. And put it up for sale. Okay, so let's see. So, Jess, are you setting that one up now? And Devin, what do you? Are you? I see you pop every now and then with some of the Civil War stuff. Are you got your hands in anything right now? And Chuck, what are you doing? You're just doing minis right now, aren't you? And I don't know who thought giving Todd a pair of scissors was a smart idea.
The wife's gone, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you and Jess in the same boat.
So I snuck into her. I snuck around and found some scissors.
Sewing kit?
Yeah, right. I think she does have a sewing kit, but I have better scissors than her. She borrows scissors from me all the time. Like, where are the scissors you have? Yeah, and the ones I'm actually using are really nice.
Michael Simone's selling almost all of his OCS collection.
Whoa.
The latest Guderian's Blitzkrieg 2, which nobody needs to buy any of that stuff because of the potential for the remakes that are going to happen. I heard there's an enemy at the gates too they're working on.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's a couple of, I'm never going to let Blitzkrieg Legend go. I think that's phenomenal. Nordic, what's up, buddy?
What's up, sir? I'm doing a little map making. Hexy's doing a little basing, maybe some printing. We thought we'd just get on here and hang out. We were talking. I thought, well, we might as well talk with everybody else. I kind of do wish that we could hear voices, so I didn't have to look at I could hear what they message. I need the messages to be read to me.
Oh, yeah. Just there's 4 or 5 games from 3 Crown that I kind of like to get, but my God, man, I've got so many. I've got pre-orders coming in. I got Herman's game. He's going to send me the Rocket Chickamauga here at the end of the month. Playing AMFS, I want to play Gettysburg 77. It's like a Gettysburg year for me. But there's 3 Crown because somebody actually turned me on to them. There's about 4 or 5 that I just love to have.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nord, how's that Wagram game coming, buddy? Where do you stand in that?
yeah, that Three Crown seems to have some really cool stuff. They don't get much press though. I mean,
Well, can you even buy the stuff over here other than Noble Knight?
no, I mean you have to get it from Three Crown. I think it's not too bad though, and yeah, Noble Knight has it.
Yeah, I don't want to pay Noble Knight those prices.
Oh, I think on that stuff they don't jack the prices up. I think they sell at retail or whatever, but whatever. Um, so Hexy started Most Fearful Sacrifice today, and it now is now further than Andrew and I.
Now I'm at the same point.
Yeah,
Like starting
you're an hour ahead of us.
Oh, well, I thought y'all played the 1500 turn.
Nope.
That game plays so nice and smooth.
He's having extremely different results than we're having.
Chariot on the back table. We'll finish it tomorrow, one way or another. Reading rules for Silver Bayonet. Holding on to Gothic. Okay, all right. Let's see. Vacation in Malta. There you go.
That sounds fancy.
Dual Desert. Yeah. Operation Battle. Is that Dual Desert? Is that a new one from 3CG or has that one been around for a while? In the Shiloh campaign, where are you at, Dev, in the Shiloh campaign? You just playing the battle, or you just playing everything with all the little battles around it? Like maybe wasn't Corinth not too long after that? Stefan Ekstrom, that's right. Yeah, war game. Okay. I need to go back and look at that again because they do, like I say, they do have some nice looking games. What was the one I think the one that set me off was Stargard Solstice or something like that.
Oh yeah. You have that?
No, I saw it. I was like, damn, that looks good.
Yeah, they cover a lot of odd battles, but in a system that's played with a bunch of other stuff. So it's very simple. So that's cool. That's the cool thing about it, for sure. For sure.
Go for Poland on War Gameron.
I wonder if I can do
War Gameron. Is that a site you're sending me to? Oh, Facebook War Gameron.
What is that?
Looks like a convention. Oh, it's a convention. Okay, I see it right here. So, Gameron. It's Napoleonska.
Jeff and I were just talking about how we hadn't seen a lot of
Oh wow.
We hadn't seen a lot of stuff from Consum World, Consum Expo.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people have been posting.
I mean, they're there playing. I think it's a full house, but just haven't seen much. I haven't spent a lot of time looking, but I would like to go to that someday.
Oh, they got a lot of the 2025. Vuko will probably be there for that, I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see. I see that. It is a large convention. August of this year.
Oh yes, nice.
Dude, I noticed. Okay, so the GBACW group was complaining about the freaking AI bot channel for GBACW that came up and the crap that it's posting.
Oh,
now I saw one today for another game series, and I almost started to go in and read it, and then I realized, wait a minute, this is that same bot. What's it called? Battle Mate or something like that.
No, I didn't know. I don't know what that's about.
Because the guys at freaking GBACW, they're trying to make sure it's not getting many looks. Put it that way.
Did someone make it, or is Facebook trying to make a group?
No, I don't know what it is, but it's AI doing it, and it's not getting stuff completely right.
Interesting.
I don't know, Nord. I still have. I didn't buy Forgotten Battles. I have Third Winter. If Enemy of the Gates 2 does pop, I may. Alan, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, and I know that the boys don't like it. I know Dick and Stigler, and none of them like that thing. I guess it's not exactly doing
The channel.
justice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb. There.
All right, let's find some grassy ass. There we go. Some grassy ass. Now let's use the farmer stuff.
I wasn't sure what to show here. Show me doing this stuff or Jeff's stuff? We should probably show Jeff's stuff as he's.
I'm not doing anything right now, so
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
I'm letting some of this glue dry first. That out of the way. I think you get that. Yeah, that stuff's too thick. Just up here. Thing is, I'm wasting too much of this crap. Yeah, so I've played I played one turn last night before I went to bed, and I played from 9 a.m. to 1600 today.
He's killed many generals.
Oh yeah, Nord, you're wait till you see my first video. You're going to be, Jesus Christ, is this Into the Woods all over again? Put it this way, I killed Heath, and he's back to life again.
He's killed so many, they're coming back.
I killed Reynolds, and McMurray doesn't know it yet, but Sickles just got killed. He fell off his horse riding up the Emmitsburg Road, or the Tawnytown Road. Well, Heath got wounded and was pretty much taken out of the fight, and Johnston Pettigrew took over. Yeah, I'm not. Like I say, there's a couple of OCSs I'm going to keep, like Blitzkrieg Legend for sure. What's up, Chris Long? Chris Long.
What's up, Chris?
I know, Camp. I chopped down. I know, Mal. And it's funny too because it says that you got to roll like 57, I think, or 58 or something and higher. On 66 is the highest you can go. 2 consecutive turns, I rolled 66 on that Fog of War, Fortunes of War. Fortunes of War. Whatever. No, Fortunes of War.
Yeah, there it is. Or in your case, lack of fortune of war.
Yeah, lack of fortune. So Reynolds got dropped, and he can only come back on a roll of 11. And Heath, I think, so Reynolds dropped, Heath dropped. And then the next time I did it a couple turns later, it was Heath again. So, and I didn't know it. So Todd had to straighten me out on that, but Heath comes back in, he recovers. And then right after Heath recovered, I think it was a turn later. It was after Sickles' first arrival turn. Sickles got it. Probably burnt himself lighting a cigar. Yeah, you're probably better. And I told them I rolled so many 60 pluses in fire combat and close assault, and I was forgetting to do the doubles thing initially on the fire combat when you roll doubles. But I caught up to that. Hey, Jess, I have no doubt whatsoever. No doubt whatsoever. Wished I would have known this stuff when I was in Germany from 80 to 87. But I wasn't doing much gaming then. Like I said, I can watch the stuff you play, and I don't need to understand the language. I completely understand it with everything you do. So I was telling you guys the other night when he popped on here last night, get over and check his channel out. It's believe me, it's well worth it. Yeah, Jess, don't you have the videos where you were playing games out on like the deck with the nice sunlight coming in on the deck and on the game table? Pretty sure that was yours. One you did a long time ago. Where'd you go, Todd? Oh, we done lost Todd. I know he was having storms. I guess I'm on my own here for a little while. Well, let's see if we can't throw some grass on these guys here. Let's see how I do it. So I did my little gravelly, dirty, light grass base on this thing here. And now I'm going to put some regular grass on it. You're gonna stream tomorrow? Or are you going to record? You're going to record some of the Dual Desert? It's just click on his name there.
I'm back. I'm going mobile.
Going mobile.
Go print. Got the maps all in the pages.
Print them on letter size.
Yeah. I'll just print those on regular paper.
Why don't you use some card? Get some card stock.
You get some card stock.
It's always me.
It's always on
I ask
me.
you to buy me a game. You ask me to buy card stock.
Yeah, you spend $20 and I have to spend $300.
Well, that's, it sounds fair to me.
What was I? Oh, Nord. You see they have a. You probably saw this. They have a sale going on, and the prices are correct now. 20% off.
Oh, awesome, Chris.
What's that?
Chris is sending me that he created me an M3 half track with a driver and a gunner in it.
Oh, cool.
All right, so now that I got all that crap on, I'll take some more watered down glue and I'll just dab some areas where I want to put some grass. I mean, you can use tufts. Y'all have heard me over a couple of years bitching about how I can't seem to get basing done correctly, and I'm starting to get a little better hang of it. So,
but let's show. Let's make you the main dude here. I'm going to make you main show because I'm just going to go print, but I'll take my computer with me.
I haven't bought a static thingy, but
yeah,
it's a pain in the ass to use. And I saw somebody doing this the other night. It really worked out good. So I said, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, it's amazing how much a difference basing makes.
Yeah, I remember Brian always bitching at me when I first started to paint. Do something with your bases because I wasn't even painting them.
Oh yeah,
like well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it makes it's crazy how big a difference it makes.
Let's see. All right, what do we got here? Wardrobe. I'm to Poland too. I admire. See, he likes your channel too. Jess has been around for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
These are 6mm. These are M8 Greyhounds. This will be 9 of those to make up 3 reconnaissance platoons, I guess, so to speak. I've got the scout sections, on foot with the 3 mortars and 2 scout sections for that. But I need to do 2 more sets of those. But then I thought to myself, you know what? I probably don't need to. I need to get on to doing some infantry and then move on to maybe do some tank destroyers. And I need to do some more armor. I think I've got a platoon of M4s I've already got done and in my box over there. And these are 6mm. And what I did was, so I bought that Modi box kit where you can build your own cases. It's so cool. And I decided because of the little slots you can create in that box, oh, well, I got my resin printer. Why don't I just create my bases and my 6mm figures right to you just print them like that and not have to worry about gluing stuff to bases. And then I could set the measurements to fit those slots, and it worked out perfectly. And I even have the configuration to do Flames of War bases and stuff. I got some of that in there. So, and I'll have to, once I'm done, I know I've showed pictures of the box, but once I'm done, I'll post some more stuff. All right, Jess. See you later, brother.
See you, man. Thanks for popping on with us. Yeah, so like I said, we were just hanging out chatting. I said, we should go live.
Yeah.
Because, what we were saying was so amazing.
And we're going to be live tomorrow night, too.
We will be. That will actually be something happening.
Yeah.
Mill Springs continued.
Yep. Mill Springs continued. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff on his channel.
Yeah, I want to check him out. Did he change his name ever?
No, it's just what you see right there.
Okay.
I'm subscribed to him. I'll send you it. I haven't been over to look in a while. I need to, though, because he always has good stuff going on. Of course, like I say, he kept getting deployed a lot, I think.
Oh.
And there were breaks in there where he didn't shoot as much as normally.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's kind of in a potential hotspot there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't envy that.
Well, and when I was over there, you really couldn't get to Poland.
I was gonna say, yeah, you couldn't have gone to Poland back when you were there, right? I mean, it
Yep.
was.
Warsaw Pact, buddy.
I'm just coming over to play some more games with my
Yeah.
buds. War games. I'm just giving them all of our secrets. So right now, what I'm doing, everyone, is I'm printing my terrain. Maybe we'll see. I'm going to print one page and see, or 2 pages, and see how it goes. Make sure I don't double side page. That's always embarrassing.
I don't think I'm going to paint unit designations on these. I think what I'm going to do, because I thought to myself, you know what, that's not really, I don't need to do that. But I am going to paint what type of vehicle and whether it's infantry or not. You know, stuff like that on the back. So on the
Yeah, I do like that. I like some sort of designation so you can kind of keep them grouped together if you want. I'm just kind of generic. Oh, why is that loud?
No, I just fucking. Oh, that was stupid. I just bumped all my vehicles.
That is the best terrain.
Man, you're so. I don't know. We can't see any of it.
No. Oh, nice and blurry. Oh,
Yeah, I'm painting a little bit. I paint. I like to paint raid. I don't never play with any of this stuff. I got 6 boxes of Flames of War stuff down here still has plastic on them that I haven't touched. I kind of like to paint. You know, I thought I got that cabinet out there, that glass cabinet out there. I thought about, you know what? Let's stop all this shenanigans of trying to build an army that I'm never going to play with, and maybe get a figure, try to do some. Because I'd really rather do. You know me, I'd rather paint for image than paint for play.
Right.
So maybe I just thought about doing that. Let's see. I'll probably buy 2 games from what for OSG, Chuck, the library. Yeah, you're right. Alan probably was.
Oh, that's cool. So Leipzig. So what? Aren't they redoing Leipzig? Okay. Yeah. Which ones are they redoing?
They're redoing, or they got new ones?
What's that?
Redoing or new ones?
They're doing redo Counter-Strike, I think, and Coming Storm are redos. Then the Italian is a new one, but that's not coming until 27.
Yeah, I should sell my Coming Storm before that.
Oh wait, Jess is saying something else. Last thing, one of my dreams is a visit to Gettysburg Battlefield.
Guess what, buddy?
2 years ahead. I might go back out there 2 years if you're coming out.
Yep. You got. If you do, you've got to let us know, because we'll gladly take you up there.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, last success. That's what it was. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to make note of that.
It's well worth it, Jess. Well worth it.
It's incredible, dude, and definitely take 2 or 3 days to do it. It's worth it. I'm telling you, it's not like spend the first day just kind of getting the overall tour of the whole place, and then the next 2 days.
Be here. You might as well go see Antietam too. So.
Well, that's true. Well, depends how much time you're staying. I could say easily do 2 days, maybe 3 at Gettysburg.
Ray, what do you got on your table right now?
And all right. Let's see. I need to take a picture of what you guys said about which games link up.
All right, Chest. Yeah, that'd be awesome, buddy.
Hey, oh yeah, Jess, you and I and Andrew could share a hotel room because Jeff won't let us stay there anymore because we made him sick.
Yeah.
So you can get 4 Lost Battles, Napoleon's Resurgent, and Napoleon's Counter-Strike can all be played in a row in one large campaign.
Wait a minute, are you trying to taunt me into buying shit?
You're your own man. You make your own choices, bro.
No, you bait me is the problem.
No, I'm just talking. I'm not responsible for your poor decisions.
I sure would like to tell them what I talk to Herman Lutton about today, but I can't do that.
Do what?
I'd sure like to tell these guys about what me and Herman Lutman talked about today, but I can't.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Let's see here. Nordic, I'll be ordering those two sometime around November for the pre-order. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Chet. Order that stuff near the end of the year. Does he charge right away, or does he charge when it ships, like most companies? I just never pre-order from him. And I'm talking
I've got 4 or 5 OSG games. Let's see. Pike and Shot. Okay. Painting Montrose. Oh, I didn't know you painted. And sitting here playing Big Bethel. There you go. Play that Big Bethel game. Have you mastered GBA CW, Ray, or is this something new you're endeavoring to do?
Did that actually work?
I mean, Todd is a master of it. He can probably teach anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
Right, so do I? Oh, I need to print the Germans.
The Germans.
Schnickel, schnickel. Oh.
I don't know if it ever gets mastered.
I thought Jeff was the master GBACW player, but now that I've played him a few times, I'm like, ew, I guess not.
He was lying.
That's rude.
He was lying.
How dare me? You sacrifice your time and free time to teach me, and I talk about you like that?
You slander me.
Slander you? It just appears to me that GBACW, not as complex as ASL, but same thing. It's like you just don't, well, you're just not going to remember all the rules necessarily. I'm sure there are people that do, but.
I could. I agree. You are exactly right. If I would say there's one thing I'm proficient at, and that's getting field officers killed.
Oh, 100%. I mean, did you do this when you were in the Army? Is that why you had to get out? No comment?
I will plead the fifth. Okay.
When I get this done, I will go
I'll
back.
tell you what I can do. I will bring up, now that this is done, I will start my Vassal and bring up my Gettysburg. My 3-dog.
Oh, yeah. People would like to see that.
Give everybody a rundown.
There you go.
So, let's see, that's done. Get this out of the way. Get these off my head because I got, that paint shaker I bought, the new one.
Oh, yeah.
Finally. Good paint shaker.
Does it work?
Oh, yeah. It works like a champ.
All right, let's see. I'm going to now get us both on the screen.
Thanks to my lovely face.
Oh, dang it.
There we go.
Boo.
Let's see. Let me put this over yonder.
Oof, well, that thing sounds like it needs an oil change. Just print the first page, you silly. I feel like Andrew now. He always is shooting.
I'm surprised. We said he got surprised he hadn't jumped on here with us.
Yeah, he had something to do. Something more important than us, apparently.
I wonder what that could be. Then he used the excuse his phone was dying. Actually, Hex, but anyone can comment and be wrong. Okay? If you don't play with your miniatures, then why paint miniatures? You're right. Yeah, that's a good point. No, I got to shoot a video on that one. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, that is a bad picture.
I played so much of it today.
He did play a lot. I mean, that's a lot. He had the British Open going.
Yeah.
Playing the AMFS.
Let's see where we stand. All right. Which I don't know if the battle lines really looked that much different, but there was some major stuff that happened.
Okay. Got the Germans printed. Now I need to go Z-mount them.
All right, let's do this.
I got my terrain printed.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna solo here for a second. All right.
Oh man, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Holy cow, dude.
Well, I don't want to say I binged it all day. So I played the 9 a.m. turn last night before I went to bed. And then I got up today. I thought I was going to go play golf, but I kept saying it was going to rain constantly off and on today. And it did rain, but I mean, I probably still could have played this morning. But instead, I laid around on the couch and watched the British Open. Then after about an hour or so, after being awake, I went and started playing. Then, of course, being a senior citizen, I got to go take like 4 or 5 naps throughout the day, especially when I'm
a
off.
nap taker.
And so, but I mean, I did. Yeah. I mean, the game moves pretty well. So, picking up mids. Yeah, I know that story too. I got some more I got to go pick up. All right. So let's see. Where am I at on this game? I am at 1,500, and I've got.
Ooh, same time.
Yeah, I've got some. Oh yeah, good point. I've got some. I got more than half the chips still to draw. That's the thing with GBACW is the turn does, and the more you get into a game, it's the longer each turn takes. So I'm thinking Vassal. Okay, so that was the discussion I was having with Line of Battle. Is that game? The playing the first day till 5 p.m. I think that was enough. To have that game set up tabletop because the counters were starting to move into this area down here in Cemetery Hill, and things were starting to get packed. And I knew that was going to be a pain in the butt. And GBACW is another one, especially you're playing a big one with all the stacks of info counters and stuff you're going to have. So looks like Vassal might be the thing for this going ahead in the future. OCS might be another one. That any of the big monster games have a lot of information counters now, and that was one of the things I was messaging Herman this morning about. Is that I told him I honestly think he's the only designer that has created a monster game, right? And specifically, I'm talking about Gettysburg, that you actually want to put on the table because one, the artwork is amazing. That's probably one of the only large counter games I really like, and the lack or the minimalization of information. It's just too nice. That game to me wouldn't be worth playing on Vassal. It has to, unless you don't have any choice. That game needs to be set up. And I can't imagine Rock of Chickamauga. Oh yeah, so for those of y'all that got that ordered, he did tell me, he said they'll probably be shipping them at the end of this month. I think it was a little hiccup or something. But he told me, he said he thinks by the end of this month they'll be shipping them out. So you can expect that. All right, so anyhow, so I'm at 1,500 here, and I'm about maybe a fifth of the way into the 1,500 turn. Early is here. He's, I pushed him with an extra move last time, so that's why he's an okay fatigue. Buford is off to the right. Buford's cavalry here is off to the right. I'm thinking that maybe they should be off here to the left instead. I may have to shift them because Early's already set his focus, and the 12th Corps will eventually sometime or other arrive in over here somewhere. But Early's getting ready to start his strike on the 11th Corps, and I got news for you. The 11th Corps, this is where your first day starts to change because I'd done nothing to the 1st Division of the 1st Corps. The Iron Brigade and Cutler's boys, they just manhandled everything Heath could throw at. Doubleday, on the other hand, he's going to have to deal with Pender. And Pender's units are rather elite themselves. So he's got 2 brigades already in attack formation. I think we're leaving 2 in advance because they're going to maneuver around more than likely. I'm having a hard time with keeping command, so I decided, right now Hill's okay with Heath as far as distance-wise, and he's okay with Pender. But I think he's going to drop focus on Heath because Heath is he's not completely smoked, But come on, man. Freaking Davis's and Brockenbrow's brigades are not worth a crap, especially Brockenbrow. And once they flip, it's almost, even with a leader, it's almost impossible to recover them. And I'm getting tired of rolling dice and having to take a freaking strength point loss because they doubled down or rolled a 9. There you go, killing troops and leaders. Who else that does that? Yeah. So Pender's probably going to bust up Doubleday because he's got a whole nother brigade that's got to come on. I don't think they're on the map yet. Let's see. No, they're not. No, they're not here yet. Stannard's brigade, the 3rd Brigade, 3rd Division. But where the nightmare happened was Rhodes, amazingly enough, the right side of Rhodes put an ass whooping on Robinson's entire 2nd Division of the 1st Corps. I mean, look at all this collapsed crap right here. Just getting in there and mixing it up. So, as opposed to where, hey, 1st Corps got to move because 11th Corps is getting smoked, it might be because the 1st Corps, the 2nd Division, is going to lose their fight up here, which with the collapsing that's going on, which I'm going to check BCE at the end of this turn, the 1st Division over here, which is fine, and the 3rd Division, so the 3rd, there's the Iron Brigade, there's Cutler. These guys are probably going to have to fall back. And like I say, Early has not been touched yet. And Rhodes, he's got all 5 brigades on the board. So I got to get this artillery. Oh, okay. So that's what happened. The artillery sitting here got some major high rolls on shooting across at these guys over here. And, you get a disruption. They're not going to cause casualties with that. But then the next guy would get a second disruption. And that was raising hell. And then, of course, then you got Daniels, or is it O'Neill's? One of them, Daniels. He's a good leader. So he pushed hard and took out the 1st Corps artillery, or pushed them away. Yeah, but you see there's abandoned guns right there. So they overran that point right there. And then the rest of Rhodes' stuff came in and smacked their right side, while Doles is out here dealing, and he's putting the hurting on the 11th Corps units that were sitting here. He's already chased a couple off. And now, like I say, Early with all these, I mean, come on, look at these. Look at the cohesions.
Yeah, Nordic said he stopped trying to rally Brockenborough because he just kept.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It doesn't seem right.
Yeah, and Alan, that's what I'm getting at, is that's where the change of fate for the Army of the Potomac is going to happen on this first days, because the 11th Corps, and I'm really curious to see with 3 Dog if there's any changes to that with the 11th Corps, because I mean they're all 4s, and there's 1 5 sitting there. Even their artillery has not got the strongest cohesions compared to all the rest of the guns. But look at Gordon; he's got all 8s. All right, Hayes' Louisiana Tigers, they're all 7s and 8s. Okay, and then Hoke's Brigade, Avery, they're all 7s. And Smith hasn't even come on the map yet. He'll come on somewhere. Another little trick in Vassal that I've found out that is actually easier than playing the real game is when I have a brigade or somebody's out of command, they lose an activation. I'm using the strength markers to remind me, and then once that strength marker's gone, it'll come off, and I'll flip the command marker over to finished, and I'll know I can't move them anymore. It's got to go up a little bit. There's no avoiding it. So yeah, but this one here, this is great. Leave it on Vassal. If I don't touch it for a week or 2, that's fine. I know it's still there. It's GBACW, so I'm not going to struggle with it when I come back to playing it. And like I said, I think you may see me doing a lot more of that stuff on Vassal. I mean, Todd and I are doing it. We still want to play GCACW. We still want to play the Library Napoleonic Battles. Speaking of GCACW, was it Kev's last video when he was showing his room and stuff, and he was showing that old Battle of the Bulge, Avalon Hill that somebody sent him? and he went down to the shelf where all his GCACW games were. And he's got them all, and he said that and I know this is what he said. I don't know if it's exactly the words, but I know the one word he said. He's over that now, and I'm afraid he may be letting that go.
Oh wow!
So, but he said the same thing we do about doing this. Is I don't want to do it. It's such a headache. To sell this stuff.
It's easier to acquire than to get rid of.
Yeah, and I wish I could get rid of all these GDW games I got. So.
So sorry, I'm doing this in a different room because I don't have room up there right now. But putting together my little army men, my little blocks of wood.
Oh, you're cutting them out, sticking them on there. Nice, dude. You're creating your own hex and counter game.
So I'm working on the Germans at the moment.
Or is this an area movement?
Well, it'll be it could be area movement, I guess, but it'll be ruler movement.
Yeah, Alan. Alan. I when I pop in and look at your stuff, I can see your transition. I'm headed down that road. Nord, you're fine. If I would rather look at the map and the counters on a table too, and see that whole battlefield. But like I said, I think my transition is going to be just the larger games. I just I would think the Library Napoleonic Battles, if I'm playing by myself, it'd be on the table. I would think that would be the better option. I mean, I like they've got a 6x5 table. So.
And they're so beautiful.
Yeah, they are good looking games.
I mean, the problem is we all spend all of our time on a computer. I mean, most of us. I know Jeff does. I do. And
so I noticed in AMFS, though, that early didn't come on the board until 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in GBACW, is it roads at noon and early at 1? Or maybe it was 1 and 2. I don't know. So, yeah, no, and that's a completely valid thing there, Nord. Getting away from the computer, because I sit in front of one all day at work. And then I come home and I sit in front of one. Well, I don't know, not as much. If we're all doing something.
Okay. Sticker
talk a little bit about this game.
So it's called Rapid Fire. Nice hair. It's a miniature game that's been around since the 90s. Usually played in 20 mil. It's gone through a few iterations, but it's pretty much been very consistent. It's been two iterations or 2 editions or whatever, and then they came out with a third one called Rapid Fire Reloaded, which is kind of an intro thing, and they put them in, I don't know the European size, but it's a small, look like almost like pamphlet size. Oh, when I go back upstairs, I'll show you. But anyway, and it's just very much simplified. I played some guy here in St. Louis because this is what happens this is our meta for miniature games. We change every rule in a rule set. But he had made a few little changes just to make it even simpler for convention games. And one of the things that people complain about, so the stands are basically platoons, and you're kind of working with a company. So you typically have 4 stands per a company. It's abstracted by a lot of things, but then they had grenades in it. And it's like, you don't need grenades in a game where the stands are platoons and you're really worried about a company. So they got rid of that. That was a cool thing. I don't know enough about it to really comment a whole lot on it. I've only played through a couple of like little test things, except for that game I played with that guy, but that was ages ago. And I don't even know all the changes he made just to make it more simple. But Storm of Steel, Alex at Storm of Steel Wargaming miniature channel, and some board games. He used to be an only rapid fire player before he made his YouTube channel, but they kind of burnt out on it because they played it so much. They were starting to do things to make it not just I go, you go, which is what it is. So I do everything on my turn, then you do everything on your turn, which I'm not a huge fan of that. So he's moved on to Two Fat Lardy's games, which are very different and have a lot of unique things. But simple is what obviously I got rid of all my stuff, and simple is what I'm looking for. And one of the biggest things I like about it is that the stands are pretty much. I think you can be suppressed, but otherwise you get rid of a stand when you get shot. You're not having to keep track of the hits with dice and stuff. And I did that with my what I used to call my favorite miniature game, Blitzkrieg Commander. I played that ton of videos, lots of video or lots of views. But I just kind of got like, I don't want to track the hits and stuff. And most miniature games, you track hits because you don't have a counter to flip over, so you got to keep track of suppression and then usually take 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 hits depending on the game. And there's not many that only have like 2 states. Flames of War, this one, I'm sure there's others, but so I kind of like that. When you get hit, you take, you eliminate a stand. So, and usually they're played on bigger tables and stuff, but I'm trying to make it. Oh, there he is.
There's Andrew. You're joined twice. Kick his other
That's
one out.
weird.
I'm gonna kick one out. All right, Andrew, hear us, buddy?
That's weird. Hello. I guess check that other one out.
Okay, which one can you hear us on?
This one.
Oh God!
Hello. Bottom left.
I'm gonna kick one out. Hold on.
Cool.
All right, now
Hello?
talk. There we
All
go.
right. Look at Jeff.
Couldn't tell which one it was. They both had the same symbol.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know how that worked.
You're sitting here talking about miniatures.
Oh, man. Todd's a big 6 mil guy now.
I just
Again.
I am. I just based all this stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
He showed his 3 dog. We got all kinds of people here talking about their games they're playing. Oh, Doug's on.
Oh, Doug, I just got 3 of them arrived in the mail today that I ordered. 3 new 3.0s, the metal ones. Ross. Mr. Vassal.
Oh boy. Tips on good counter clipping.
So for those of y'all that are going to watch us play tomorrow night, that module that we're going to be using. Oh yeah, you need to do that. You need to open that up.
I need to refresh my counter.
Ross, what was your instructions you gave? You said we needed to refresh the counters. He made a couple adjustments for us. What a knockout job too, man. He's done such a great job with that. Doug, how you doing?
So Doug needs help clipping counter straight.
Yeah, so okay. So Todd and I sat here when they came in to go to Gettysburg and we clipped a couple games. The deal is with the metal clippers, which is the ones I use, I keep them with the bottom facing down, the counter facing up, and don't force the counter in. Hold it in there lightly, clip, turn, clip, turn, clip, turn, clip.
Yeah, you almost let it fall in.
Yeah, you still may get one every now and then if you get a counter that has or you get. And the thing is after every counter I clip, I tap the thing down. The reason why I say you want to have it pointed downwards is because the chute where the little nib's going to come out, you want that to fall out. So that's why you have when I'm sitting here talking.
Why don't you quit talking and just do it? But I thought he said he had the deluxe, which I've not used, but a couple times. You can open the last save game, then tools, refresh counters, and main vassal menu. We'll fix the out of command stuff.
So I just got all 3 of these. All right.
How goes it? Okay. Sorry.
These are knockoffs. These aren't Oregon. These only cost me $22. So what I do is you see the bottom piece is where the clipping comes out, where that is. I keep that down, and I'll be sitting on the couch, and I'll have this thing down. I'll have a box underneath my feet, and I'm just resting on my legs and I just put the counter in, clip, turn, clip, turn. Just don't force the counter in there.
Yeah, and as soon as you feel any resistance,
stop.
Yep. I mean, yeah, and you know what? After you do a few, you'll know what I mean by. Of course, you're having resistance. You're clipping a counter, but there's a certain resistance. You're like, oh, stop. Trust me, I've got plenty of counters that are kind of not off in a weird angle.
And your springs are going to break. Mine do. Todd hasn't had it yet.
I'm gentle. You've clipped. Oh no. Yeah, right, Ross. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Typically.
Todd is in control of that. He has to do that. Amazon, Nord. Just search 3.3 millimeter corner rounders.
What's Todd in charge of?
The Basselmoth.
Oh. Okay, the German infantry and guns are done.
Yeah. Yep. Ross, you're right. You do. You get a feel for it. I could roll through this stuff.
Yeah, he's very fast. Like when I was there with him, I got half done that he got done.
You can feel it when you're clamping down. I mean, like I say, after you do it for a while, you get used to feeling, because you'll feel it gets real snug and you know not to go. Now, sometime every now and then, though, you'll get one that it's fine. It just, I don't know, maybe the counter's deformed or something.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's just not going to work, but.
Yeah, to me, we used to always talk about how, painting your miniatures before playing your game. Well, it's with war games, it's clipping your counters before you play. That's like the rite of passage, I always felt.
Sorting them out.
Now, see, Nord, I'm always going to say that everything that I can apply 3 millimeter to is what I'm doing. Todd prefers 2.5 at the most. Most people prefer 2s or 2.5s, but I like the rounded look. And even on the half-inch counters, your normal stuff that we played for years, they look excellent. And I have a lot less issues with counters bumping when I'm playing. Of course, then again, doesn't matter what you clip it with, if the counters are not cut perfect dimensions, your informational counters and your game counters.
Oh, geez.
That's, yeah. Many games where I've had to pick up a stack and the bottom strength marker wouldn't come off.
I know.
I hate that, man. And the best, for me, the best tweezers are the pointed nose tweezers that you can bend yourself, that you can get them from Walmart, real cheap. For me.
Yeah.
And then the bigger games, that guy that made those bent ones that we bought,
yeah,
those work pretty good for those.
Yeah. Generally pretty good on those, generally.
You need to get off of that, Nord. You need to order one of these clippers and try them. I did that toenail clipper thing. Oh, my.
Oh, no way, dude. I'm not good enough for that.
Steiner's Bunker.
What's that?
Steiner's Bunker.
Steiner's Bunker.
Oh, 2 millimeter.
That's
how I started. I started with 2s, and then I went to 2.5s. Hell, I even had Todd using 3s for a while.
And then I realized the error of my ways. But I change my rounding sizes as often as I change my miniature sizes. So.
And your game choices.
And my game choices.
Does that mean you're done clipping?
No, I'm just changing sizes. I change in the middle of counters. I'll do like a 2, go to a 3.5, go to 2.25. Yeah, on the same counters.
Steiner, that's the guy, Ross. That's where yeah.
Oh, that's where you bought.
I bought 4 sets of those. Oh, sweet, Doug. Good choice, man. You'll hear from Dick, you'll hear from Bill Burns, the rules guru, and Stigler's on there, and a bunch of other people on there.
What do you do?
Join the GBACW face group.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you want to, you'll get someone to help you out.
Lord, I love the metal ones. Large toenail clippers. Oh, I'm getting a cringe now. I keep looking at those ones, they sell, but the smallest round they make on them is 4 millimeter.
Yeah.
You just clip them with your slide in there and just squeeze your fingers together, this little plastic one. I would try one if they had 3mm, just to see if it's any easier. Andrew, what do you got laying around? What are you painting on? What are you playing other than AMFS with Todd?
Yes, AMFS with Todd, which is quite outstanding. Just kind of random stuff. Painted a bunch of destroyers for Battles and Brews, which I'm a little nervous about, to be honest with you. Because Wiley wants to play with those big, like 3.5 foot tall ship stands that I made.
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
It is, yeah, but he wants to play in his backyard, and it's kind of one of those. I don't know exactly how level that is, and the last thing I really want is one of those ship stands with a model on top of it taking a tumble, especially when they're all fucking half lit. Be real honest with you.
So Jay Wiley Games.
Oh,
Yeah, but
It's the model
so
that Andrew and I ran, 2 years ago.
yeah, but I actually painted up using those same stands, but I painted up World War II 1/700th waterline destroyers
Mm.
to have a little bit of a running destroyer action. It's 2 Japanese destroyers, a Momi and a Matsu, with the Ijan Hangin Maru, which is a sub tender. They're just trying to cover Hangin Maru getting away / surviving for a certain number of turns, while then a couple British O class and a British V or maybe an E class destroyer try and schwack them, getting caught somewhere in the west or eastern side of the Indian Ocean. But
So everybody, just so you know, he put these very large models on 3 foot tall stands with weighted bottoms, like
yes,
so a wide base, PVC pipe, a model on top of a base on this pole, so they're 3 feet. So you could just grab it. They weren't heavy, really, and just move it after
yeah,
you
like
move
one
so
of those chess
it.
games you would play in the parks where you have the big old chess pieces you pick
Yeah.
up.
yeah. The
Yep.
idea is in large scales, like at 1/700, you can't play a naval game in 1/700 on an 8x4 table unless you're playing, ancients where you're trying to ram each other. So the idea is then you can go onto like into a gym or something or a large room and play like that.
It was pretty fun.
It is. I enjoy it quite a bit, but it adds a little bit of complexity. Sometimes everybody has to kind of have a. Usually, I have a central die rolling table, and then everybody has a clipboard with their ship sheet on it. And I actually added lanyards onto the clipboards
Oh
over the
yeah,
past few years so that people don't have to constantly be holding them. They can just let them hang around their necks.
it doesn't look
But
it doesn't look nerdy at all.
I mean, we're walking around a bunch of tiny ships on stands, rolling dice, measuring with walkout tapes. So, shit happens, man,
I don't know
to
what
be honest with you.
you're trying to say, but yeah. Anyway, it
Um,
was really cool.
it is quite fun. And again, my only concern is yards can be kind of flat, but unless it's damn near golf course flat, I'm not, I don't want these things falling over and going into, like, you know what I mean? They're 1/700 scale waterline plastic model kits that I spent the time to put together, paint, and do all the rest of this nonsense. I'm not exactly excited for them to just, you know,
Tumble, take a
y-
tumble.
yeah, get pitched into grass because some drunk idiot isn't paying attention. Um, so we'll see how that goes. There's a distinct possibility I'll take it out there and then very intentionally not set it up and playing games. Because the other thing increasingly with Wiley conventions is there's enough time to play like 2 games and then they're all drunk and want to go home. So fuck it. Either way, hopefully it's going to be a good time. I'm sure it's going to be a good time. I'm just minorly poopy pants, for lack of a better term, with regards to the possibility of models getting busted up.
Let's see here. You can fix regular tweezers with adding heat gun shrink to wires to get better traction. Charles says, sounds cool. Charles says, I got a huge cement patio in my backyard. Says I could be a perfect spot for some large scale naval ship action. Just need to go out to San Diego and then get a tour of some cool ships out there. Yeah, good weather day. It'd be good. Maybe I'm kind of important. I think I spaced my Panther a little
It
tight.
never rains in San Diego.
What?
It never rains in San
Oh,
Diego.
no, he's talking about where McMurray's going to be.
Oh, hey, tornadoes there, your boats might take off.
Oh, in Kansas City?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
I'm
there's enough.
amazed at some of these people that, like, there's one on Facebook where the guy is posting, he's building this massive, actually he's done with it, Alamo.
Oh, yeah.
This thing is huge.
Yeah, Alamo's a very popular one.
Yeah, ever since Sarissa put out their 28 mil one, like John Harrington painted one of those up, remember?
Yep.
It was wild. Beyond gorgeous. That was truly insane. But yeah. God, that was beautiful. You remember that thing, Todd? Holy shit.
Did you ever play it?
Me?
No, him.
Oh yeah, he took it to. It was for a show over there. I would assume it got the hell played out of it. To be honest with you. Yeah, I don't remember what show it was, but that was for a show, and he took it over, and he sent pictures, I thought, of
Yep.
the game in progress, but yeah. Oh yeah, he did, because it had all the really, really cool, like, rurales and stuff from Santa Anna's army. So they're running around with no shoes on and shit. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely cool. Because for the longest time, like, the best one you could find was Old Glory's 10 mil one, which isn't bad, but it's not nearly as, visually and physically impressive and imposing.
Yeah, the 28 mil.
Yeah, that thing is colossus. But
hey, what's up, gamers?
oh, Greg and Ashley? Is it Gamers with Coffee?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's up, Greg and Ashley?
Just hanging out. Nothing, no plans. I'm making some paper flats here.
You're making paper flats?
I am.
For what?
Rapid fire.
Oh, Lord.
Remember when I told you I'm sending your stuff back? This is why. Because I thought, you know what? I'm going to get the size I want it to be.
He's creating a hex and counter game without the hex. He's all over the chart, Andrew. I think you'd know that better than I do.
I think Andrew fainted.
He did. He muted.
He's like, this guy's. Come on.
These guys don't know what they're talking about.
I don't always get informed of these nutty Professor Todd plans as much as you did.
It just pops up out. No, wait. What was
Todd, why don't you just use ASL counters?
I tried that, and I did.
What was he doing last night that was just out of the blue? We didn't even know he had it.
The Columbia.
A game system.
The Columbia game.
Oh, the block game.
The block game, where apparently the rotation of the blocks is incredibly important, which I didn't realize until I picked up a shitload of them, and then I finally looked at them and was like, Oh, is this important? And he goes, yes, it's very important. So I set them back down very, very carefully.
Backed away from the table.
I did.
He never seen Todd so red. Well, except for that one time. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I did that actually. And Andrew, I thought, they got the big historical ASL maps. I could just use those and just say instead of 6 inches to go their movement six hexes.
Yeah, that doesn't always work out quite as good.
That's what I was telling Jeff. There's just something about it that doesn't quite. Something doesn't feel quite. I mean, you'd have to do a lot of finagling, like to really. I'm like,
You could always just do it and not just ignore the hexes. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you could try that way, actually.
Yeah, like there'd be nothing wrong with that.
I might have to try that. I keep thinking about that because I got all these counters and I got all these maps.
I did that with planes, and I don't remember what map I pulled out of a game, but I played Reese's plane game. It took me a while to find some like 3/4 inch hexes, like MDF hexes. But then I played Reese's plane game on a War Games mat. That was pretty cool.
What was I thinking?
I don't know, but I'm happy you came back to your senses and you're going to use the 6mm figures that I fucking painted and then let you.
Yeah, but Andrew, you better check on those things about every 48 hours because they're liable to end up in miniature market or whatever that place is.
Noble Knight?
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. That's how you get an unhappy McMurray, huh?
Put a GPS tracker on those miniatures.
Yeah. There's an air tag in the case. And it's wired into an extra battery in the hinge, don't worry. I put a second one inside of Toddy's under the table, so if it gets out of like 5 or 6 feet of it, I'll get a notification.
When's the last time we just got on and just shot the breeze?
I don't know, but you guys are killing me doing this shit on a weekend that I kind of work. This is how it always works, guys. You fine viewers. Weekends that I'm off and I don't have to do anything and I can stay up late and chit chat and bullshit. These guys, it's like trying to find Amelia Earhart, man. Just crickets. Crickets, crickets, crickets. And then all of a sudden, oh, McMurray's got to work. He's got, 3.5 hours or whatever, maybe after work before he's got to crash out. Oh, yeah, we're hanging out. We're totally hanging out. It's awesome. Well, Todd's having a stroke. But, so you really got to choose who your friends are, and sometimes you can't. And you get stuck with Todd.
Doug, I had all three of the Euro Restaurant Eastern games that Todd has now. I think I started to sticker the East Front one, and everybody says I don't know about all their games, but they say that's a great system. I don't know if you can play it solo or not. Todd will be able to answer that here shortly, I'm sure. First day from Revolution Games, camp, I don't know. I probably should because it's Gettysburg. So,
yeah, Doug, they're just like any other war game.
I don't know that I've ever played a war game from Columbia Games. I used to read some of the Harn stuff, like their source books and whatnot back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the same Columbia Games, but
it is. It is.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, Doug, they just play like any other game. The cool thing about them is you leave the blocks up, face them, and you just go sit on each side of the table. I mean, you probably got a good memory. I can't remember what's behind each block, so it gives pretty good fog of war.
That's how Todd and I institute fog of war when we're playing these big games. It's like, is it so and so coming in? I don't know.
Could you look? It's the book's on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I know we just looked at it, when we set this week or this turn's reinforcements out. But we're pretty dumb, pretty funny in the head. Doesn't always work out.
So yes, you can. You could even play with the blocks all down, but problem is they take up the hexes for sure. So I do hear people talk about that's one thing they have a challenge with it is they can get a little messy with all the blocks, but I've only kind of dabbled in them, so this is kind of my first time really digging in. I've just heard lots of good things about these World War II ones. Pretty straightforward. It's not too complicated, but there are some. Whoa, there are some.
Yeah, I know how. I'm gonna play golf in the morning too. So.
All right. Is it time to shut down now that McMurray's on here?
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I'm fine. They're scrolling. Everybody's doing this camera pose thing that you were talking to me about earlier.
Oh yeah, the
Everybody's doing it.
Oh yeah.
Doing the what?
So it's the CEO of Astronomer, $1 billion company, was caught at a Coldplay concert. Did you hear about it?
No, but somebody took a picture and was like, look at this dickhead at a fucking Coldplay concert.
No, that's not the thing. At stadiums I didn't know they did this at concerts, but apparently they do. You know how they show people in the audience like kiss cams, but this wasn't a kiss cam, but they just show people. So the Coldplay concert's going, they're showing people, they go up to one of the suites or boxes or whatever, and there's a guy, and in front of him is a woman, and he's just, holding her like, hugging her, but from the back, and they're just standing there listening to the music. Not a big deal, except for it's his, well, first of all, he's the CEO, and it's his HR vice president.
Oh.
And they're I don't know if they're both married, but he's married. And so, and she, as soon as the camera gets on and they see they're on the camera, she covers her face and he ducks down. So I'm like, well, that's really cool. Good job. And now it is all over the news immediately. So then all these people are posting things like every time we hear Coldplay and it's just something weird, someone holding somebody. Like the Cardinals even posted something on Twitter saying when Coldplay plays at the stadium and it's Albert Pujols hugging Wainwright after a big win or something. So, I mean, it's just, yeah. And the CEO's all mad, like, Coldplay can't do that kind of stuff. It's like, dude.
What are you talking about?
You're at a concert and there's signs all over the place and you're going to be on camera because they're filming everything.
Not only that, but even if there's not signs everywhere, you're in public.
Yeah. They don't have any
Congratulations, dickhead.
Yeah. Maybe don't. Of course, they're all billionaires, so I don't think anything's going to be a big deal. So everyone's fine.
Yeah, he's definitely still going to be a bajillionaire in the morning.
Yep.
On Cows, what's up, buddy?
Anyway. Bunkhouse.
Hey, Dougie, what's up, bud?
Oh, they're both married. Okay, thanks, Doug, for that fill-in. Yeah. Anywho, so that's kind of a fun thing. So now everyone's posting memes everywhere. So
it's all over Facebook. Everybody's doing it.
I legitimately thought that the max embarrassment and humor there was that this dude got like a picture taken of him at a Coldplay concert. My bad.
That's funny that you thought that.
It's just like the CEO, he was at a Coldplay concert. Moron. Well,
have you guys tried any of these paint pens? The new stuff that's everybody seems to be wanting to use.
I use a paint pen like when I was like 12 years old doing models, but
I will not be obnoxiously condescending. I have used a silver one, yes, on several different occasions for like edge highlights and
see, I think it'd be good for highlighting or gum.
Very small scale like swords and stuff. Yeah. What I found they were really good for is like edge highlighting on the corners of, panels and stuff.
Yeah.
Like on tanks and whatnot, where you would normally have to like draw the side of the brush down the side of it, and you risk puddling the paint real bad, or just running out of paint was not an issue.
How'd you find them? Like back in the day, it was they just never flowed quite even. So I was probably because I was 12, but
I've also done it with. I think when I started doing it, I was just using silver Sharpie. Also,
that's what I've heard. You can use Sharpies.
Chris Wall's
yeah,
he says he has a bunch of.
I have AK. Chris, don't you have about every paint?
yeah.
Probably
Chris Long is really, really good at this.
Oh, hey, Greg. Greg got a nice little joke here. Cheating on his wife was kind of a cold play, don't you think?
Yeah,
That's a good
that's
one,
a good
Greg.
one, Greg. I like that. Outstanding, buddy. Jeez,
How far is West Dundee, Illinois? From you guys?
West Dundee, Illinois. I do. Well, hang on. I can get on maps.
I've
West,
never heard of it.
West Dun something.
It's not something that we run across easily from St. Louis.
West Dundee, Illinois is holy shit,
Is it like right here?
270 miles.
Ah,
Where is that in Illinois? It's 5 hours away. Is that in Chicago?
probably not far from it. I would think.
You said you
I
put
just saw Liliac is going to be up there in September.
Oh, yeah. It's like the way north end of Chicago. Who is?
Liliac, just a brother sister band that does. They do a lot of cover songs from major other bands. Older. They're
Yeah.
pretty good to listen to. All right, so
Were you hoping Andrew and I'd go there and hold each other and watch it?
Yeah.
on the Kiss Cam.
On the Kiss Cam?
Take pictures. Yeah, dude.
You know, I. So apparently the Kiss Cam at a Caps game didn't go over well with my third wife one time.
Oh,
I mean, it's because I kissed the girl on the other side of me instead of her.
come on.
Oh, jeez.
Look at all those Hex and Counter cardboard things.
Oh, nice. That's good to hear, Walkabout. I'm excited for this year,
Yeah, when's that start?
September. I got I got a bunch of my 6 mil ACW on sticks. I am psyched to get into that.
September is club championship month for me. I'm a miserable bastard.
Oh, it's okay.
Games from the front.
Hey, man.
Oh, I was watching something you just did.
You talking about these, Ty? I'm cutting these out to try a miniature game out. So I put them on, what do you call them, chipboard? And then I put my miniature, my little men on wood stand on 3mm wood bases.
Yeah, he's a big block game player now.
Yeah, I'm a big. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm a big block game. Ty, don't listen to these people. Oh, I did want to show something here real quick.
Ty, where did you post? Ty, you posted something. That's games from the front, right?
Yeah, that's Ty.
Yeah, you just posted something today or yesterday. I was just watching it earlier, and I can't remember what it was.
Hey, I don't know if you can see that, McMurray. Nordic says, "Son of a." I was moving a stack when you said that line, and now I knocked it over laughing.
Yeah, dude. It's dangerous.
Yeah,
It's dangerous. Many replacements. Everything's replaceable to Todd.
I'm pretty sure it said games from the front on YouTube. It was a YouTube video.
Oh, you probably just got some old video he made or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've seen anything from Ty. Yeah, did you post a video?
I want to say I saw it earlier today. He's playing Rapid Fire, Greg. It's another one of those miniature things, and he just doesn't want to go down the miniatures road for now. Till tomorrow when he starts playing with 7.58 inch miniatures.
I think it's about time we cycle back to 10 mil. And then maybe we can get him to paint a 28mm starter set again.
Did you used to shoot videos, Ty? Because maybe it was. Maybe I saw an old one that just maybe it had something to do with some other stuff I was doing and it just popped up. But I'm pretty sure it said games from the front. What are you going to paint during Mutt's challenge?
Me?
Yeah. Well,
Um,
who else? We're not. Todd and I aren't doing it.
well, you could be talking to Greg or Chris Long. I have that 6mm ACW starter set from Bacchus Miniatures. You know, Brian and I were talking about doing because he decided he needed to get, much to my chagrin, that Warlord Games Epic ACW
Right.
box and a bunch of stuff. And so
Thought you hated that. I hated that.
I do, which is why I have this 6mm one, which was the recommendation. So I would imagine the plan is probably still we both paint as much of each of those starter sets as possible in the month of uh, September and see how far we can get,
Right.
which is pretty cool. I like that plan a lot.
Wait a minute, Ty. Are you the one to blame for Todd's freaking GTS addiction that he passed on to me?
Oh, Lord.
Well, I got to get some of that invisible paint. I need to finish these things up. These 3 Bren carriers that I haven't finished up yet. I got crews I need to put in them, but they've been sitting here for 2 months now. I have not finished them. Yeah, I thought so.
Sometimes it takes it can be a little thing that keeps you from doing it. And then one day you're going to say, screw this, do it, and then really get after them.
I got this damn thing still, and then I've got the stuff I bought up at Gettysburg in the the store that we
Hell
never
yeah.
do, and then the stuff I bought at our store, which you say is the best miniatures gaming store you've ever seen.
It is.
See, I'm not the only great thing in West Virginia. I mean,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I've been in there since you all been here.
That place would be dangerous for me to live that close to. It really is a fantastic game store.
Oh, that store? Yeah.
Like, Ty, can you imagine what that store is going to be like when the guy gets back from Historicon this weekend?
Man.
There's going to be all kinds of wild shit in there.
I need to pop back in there one day.
Yeah, what a great place.
Jeff, you just got to send us pictures of every rule set you don't recognize.
Yeah, that's it. I'll be in here for the next 2 weeks.
Well, that happens, you know. I believe in you.
I go in there and usually if I'm just by myself, like I manage to go out there, because they don't open until noon. So if I have a late lunch and I just go out that way, I walk right into where the GMT games are going to be, the few they have, to see if one slipped by that nobody realizes what it is. And I'll grab it.
It's fair.
It's
Utah. Okay. No, so you mentioned that thing to me about Dick Whitaker maybe doing another GBAC. Oh, I can't sleep, Jess. Well, welcome back. About him doing that GBACW thing in Gettysburg again. I'm going to hit him up about that on Facebook and just see, I put it this way. I took off 2 days. I've taken off Thursday and Friday every major golf tournament this year. And I decided to do it for the British Open. So I took off most of Thursday and all day today. I'm not one of those vacation planners. So, and I don't know how you are. You're probably decent at it, but I go to these things, like when I go to the GBACW stuff, I don't play. I go up there and do some meet and greets and maybe shoot a little video, talk to some of the people up there, and keep in touch and post a bunch of stuff. And I want to go home where all my toys are. I don't know if I could go away for a week. I think if I know if McMurray and Todd were out here, I could probably do 2 or 3 days away. So,
yeah, historic.
Whoa. Historic. What do you mean? Are you talking about Dick Whitaker or are you talking about Historicon? Historicon's up in Pennsylvania this year, right? Oh, wait a minute. It's going on right now, isn't it?
It is going on right now. I had a buddy who's there. He keeps sending pictures. It looks amazing.
Who's there?
A guy named John Wilk.
Oh, yeah. I'd go to Historicon. I definitely want to go to. There's just too many cool games there, and
Damn, can't. If they're doing it in one of those locations, that's 20 minutes from me. Harper's Ferry's about not even that, I don't think. Sharpsburg, maybe 20 minutes. South Mountain, maybe 20, 25. I could come home every night.
oh really?
Jess, you're going to have to, brother. Will you ever get over here, believe me, we'll be more than happy to take you on a tour of Gettysburg, take you to Antietam.
Hell yeah, dude. That would be badass.
Utah, so you're going to play the Utah GTS campaign, Ty? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's getting together a group that's going to play it on. I think he said, I don't know what night, but
Are you participating, Mr.
I
Weaver?
am not, because that doesn't work. But I'll probably jump on occasionally and listen in.
Tidy Boys Gaming is relatively planned out for the next foreseeable future. Any available time when we can get together is going to be AMFS. I appreciate Tidy doing.
Hey, Ty, he's not dodging you. That's just the way he is nowadays.
That's true, Ty.
Yeah, don't take it personal.
This has developed over the last 2 years. We don't know where it came from.
I've become very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Phil Musket's up there playing that. He's playing Terrible Swift Sword up there.
Nice.
You get a hold of him again here and you talk to him. What a good dude. What a good dude. He was on. I told these guys a couple weeks ago, Phil was on the CBS morning show. They were talking about the Battlefield Tour guys at Gettysburg. And he was the first clip. They had him on there. They had 2 or 3 clips of him on there. They were interviewing him.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, and we were talking about those guys playing. Oh, damn it! Were they playing Three Dog, the new one out in Arizona or out in Wisconsin? And the guy had the Atlas map, the Atlas book.
Oh, I didn't see
On the
that.
edge of the table. Russ Gilbert's an awesome dude. Awesome dude. I remember he contacted me. Some of the SPI games I played, he wanted to post a video. I think it was just games that people had never really done videos on, and he posted them on the SPI archive or whatever. Remember that? I haven't been there in a while either. God, there's so many sites I haven't visited online that I need to. Yeah, they had multiple Terrible Swift Sword games, I think. I've seen pictures of people playing the second edition, the TSR version or whatever, which I don't mind that thing. I mean, I don't like the side-nibbed counters, but I hate side-nibbed counters.
Amen.
It drives me up the wall.
That's when you have to have a reverse clipper that clips in 2 millimeters.
Yeah.
We're better than that.
The worst. Honestly, the things about Historicon that I kind of really, really miss, but I'm also really, really glad I'm missing are like the flea market.
And so you've been before?
No, but I've seen the flea market at Little Wars and other things, and I can only imagine how wildly incredible it is there.
Oh yeah.
And that's the last thing I need.
Yeah, that could be very dangerous too. I'm sure that's an amazing. You could spend the whole show there, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see you going crazy because you have so many different things that you like.
Well, yeah, and then I see something cheap, and all of a sudden, bam.
Yeah, you make fun of me and my size, my range. going up and down, but you're like, dude, you're all over the place. Come on now.
Correct, but I also don't just like forever abandon things in favor of a new one.
Okay, well now we're just getting petty.
See,
Okay.
even Ty is talking about your block game playing. Is this something new? Yeah, it is, Ty. He just popped that crap out of nowhere.
Man.
December 21st, 2011, 5 Polish soldiers from the 20th Partisan Mechanized Brigade was killed in Afghanistan. Okay. When a booby trap exploded under the vehicle they were traveling in. When I was up at Fort Drum, I had a kid to come along. He was a spec four named Eka. And the squadron commander asked me, should we keep him here? He came in the same time I did. He said, should we keep him here or send him down to Rome Air Force Base? I said, nope, I think this one's a good one. And he kind of became my protege when they finally put him in my platoon. And it was years later after I'd gotten out, and I was just out of the blue one night decided to go Google some of the people that served under me, and found out he had got smoked in Iraq by an IED, and I was like, and he was one of those people that you just never forget. He's just really good natured. He was a go getter, and that stunned me for about 3 or 4 months. I tried to reach out to his wife to talk to her. So
You did reach out?
yeah, they had a website up to help her out.
Oh yeah.
It was years after though. So
Oh.
yeah, I get it, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Were you associated with these guys? Did you know them or know any of them? Oh, okay. I remember watching after I got out of service, watching the Somalia stuff and seeing some of I was still young, but seeing some of my kids over there that.
Oh, for a minute there, I thought you meant like you got married in Somalia too, just like you did in Germany. Like, come on, Jeff. Good Lord.
What was I thinking?
There's little Hexies running around all over the world.
Yeah, we won't talk.
He's not saying that's not the case.
We won't talk about that.
Ty, are you starting that game this weekend? Is that what he said?
Bunch of little Somali kids running around with no sleeves on their shirts and shit.
Wearing caps, shirts.
Yeah. Except for they're shirts from the last time the Washington Capitals got to the Stanley Cup and lost, and that's how they wound up with the shirts, you know?
Oh yeah. And they also seem to oddly have a bunch of shirts that say Robert E. Lee. That big picture of Robert E. Lee on.
Yeah. It's got like Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson and Jubal Early and Dick Ewell, and they're all throwing rocks at James Longstreet, and the caption just says and on the back it just says the boys are back in town.
The boys are back. When you said just the first three, I was going to say it says the Holy Trinity.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, here we go. Here's Alan did Tom Fernbacker. Okay, so that's happening right now. Did that a meetup in Gettysburg? Where does Tom stand with freaking GBACW recently? Because I know there was
right next to the side of the table.
There was somewhat of a falling out. He didn't like something the last time we were up there, and he stayed upstairs. Him and Richard Smith stayed upstairs playing the rebuild of the maybe it was Chickamauga. So,
is he a purist for the full rules sort of thing? Was that a point of
he didn't. I think he had come down because he always gets there ahead of everybody and sets the stuff up, the tables in the rooms. And he set them up, and then he'd come down the next morning when everybody started showing up, and they'd rearrange the whole room. And I don't think he was real thrilled about it. So pretty much never saw him. And then I went up for the Labatai one to meet Eric Holmgren. Yep. And he was up. He had set that one up, and he was playing Labatai. So, I mean, I haven't heard a peep out of him about GBACW. So.
I'm still excited for GBACW for dickheads because that is a huge system.
Well, we should see it before this year's out. Now, Todd, let me ask you a question. Did you pre-order one of those?
I'm sorry,
Three
what?
dog? Did you pre-order a 3-dog?
No?
Okay. I want to make sure.
Yeah, Jeff, because you ordered 3 copies, one for each of us, right?
I ordered 2. I didn't think you'd ever get into this
Oh,
game.
sorry, Todd.
Well, I'm going to get it first because he shipped everything to my house, not yours. So too bad.
Yeah, shipping stuff to my house is a terrible idea.
Unless you can find somebody that can frisbee it over the fence.
Fair.
Please
That
watch.
did work well.
Please watch the video.
Yeah, where we yeeted games across 2 empty lots and then blew one up.
Ross, I never got the full details of that. So, Jess, I've got, I think, just over.
Wait, Jess is back?
Just over 500 or just under 500? I've got 2 minutes.
I thought he was.
He did. He said he couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep. So really, I thought for sure our voices would put him to sleep. And what do you have, 500 of?
500 games.
Oh.
Todd's got about 12 because every time he gets some cool stuff that I really, really want to play, he sells it to Noble Knight.
Even though I still want to play it, if Andrew shows an interest, I get rid of it.
Oh, I'd like to get my hands on the. I'm like I said, I'm not looking because I got so much crap all going on. But I'd love to have one of the Victory Games Vietnam. I've got the GMT one, but I'd rather have the old one. I think
I have the Korea one.
Well, yeah, because you sold the Vietnam one to Noble Knight.
I never had Vietnam.
Uh-huh. This is just going to be a broken record, buddy.
I'm not talking about Next War.
Never had that either.
Yeah, you did because you sent me one. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I won that one.
Just you can always pawn some of them off on me. Send me all them 3 CG games.
I'm sure shipping from Poland is.
Yeah, Jeff's going to learn how to read Polish.
I don't know. I buy from Strategic Tactica or whatever it's called. I bought those 5 games or 4 games, and the shipping on all 4 of those games, and one was $30.
And got here faster than something from my house.
Yeah, something from over here in Maryland.
Yeah, MMP.
The V, really? So now we're going to have a 3rd version
Of what?
So you talking about Victory? So the original Victory Games, American Civil War, U.S. Civil War.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't understand.
Oh, no. Or do you mean Victory Points ACW? What be specific, Camp? You lost me.
Yeah, I thought it was that American Civil War game.
Jess, for me, the best one is that Victory Games Vietnam game. But like say, GMT redid it in a cleaner version, but I still prefer the old one.
I heard that new one's good. Like they didn't.
Yeah, the Eric Lee Smith one. There you go. Thanks, Ross.
Is that the one we're talking about? The GMT just redid?
No, yeah, but Eric Lee. Did he do both of those, Ross, or did GMT just take it and make it prettier?
Why do they need to do another one?
All right, so Victory Games did the first one, Civil War, then GMT, which I just sold mine, I think, recently because I didn't like it. So you're telling me that Revolution now is redoing it?
Yeah, and please tell me why.
Tell me why.
I still got Mark's Hexy on my main thing. I didn't realize that. Hey, Jess, you know what that's in? You know what that's in note for the Mark Hexy, the Robert E. Lee, Mark Robert. We were playing Civil War stuff the other night. That's right. Seminich did the redo. Okay, so now you tell me Victory Games is doing it.
I think the map's taking me longer than anything else.
That could be interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. I'm like that, brother. I talk way too fast. I've always been like that. All right, so the sequence of events for that. For the Vietnam game, Victory Games made the original version. What's it? Vietnam 1965 to 1965 to 75.
Correct.
Then GMT redid it, but I prefer the one that was made by Victory Games. It's drunk, just as drunk. Wipes out and look, you're getting drunk.
Well, he speaks fast, and he also speaks another language called West Virginian, so it is a little tough.
Yeah, it's true.
Andrew and I listened to West Virginia, how to speak West Virginian on a tape recorder on the way when we visited him, so we could talk to him. Where do you go pee-pee?
Where's the outhouse, Jeff?
Where's the bucket?
All right, Jeds. I got to get out of here.
All right.
I appreciate you talking to me.
All
Later,
right.
guys.
Hey, Andrew.
Yep. Where the hell is the leave button in this thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. See you guys. Bye,
So,
Paul.
yeah, bye. We could have helped him out, I guess. All right. Sandwiches is heavily influenced. Yeah, you're right. They did make a lot of changes. So are they maybe just going back to maybe more back to the Victory Game Civil War? Because I have heard that some people really don't like some of the things they changed in that GMT version.
I mean, the game looked gorgeous, and he did two versions of it. They did a first and a second, or maybe they did a third. And it's funny because most people that I hear seem to like the newer version, but I don't. It's like another game that you don't hear people talking about, and I'm telling you, if you like GCACW, its predecessor is Lee versus Grant, the Wilderness campaign from Victory Games. Which one, Jest? About the U.S. Civil War? How in the hell do you get a dust storm in a Napoleonic game? Are you in Egypt?
Did you walk like an Egyptian? So let's see.
Victory Games. Victory Games. Oh no, the old isn't that the old SPI one? Wait, was that Lee versus Grant, or was that the Wilderness game? That was just the Wilderness, right? Which I had McMurray. I had the old white box version. Oh, Silver Bayonet. See, isn't that kind of like playing a coin game, Silver Bayonet?
Oh, I don't think so.
It's not?
No. That's Fire in the Lake. Silver Bayonet, I think, is a tactical level Vietnam game.
I have 4 other people around here.
Maybe not squad level, but it's definitely tactical, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Camp, you remember the old white fold-out boxes SPI had? I have that. McMurray sent that to me. Is it Hex and Counter, Jest?
What game's that?
Silver Bayonet.
Oh, yeah. It's GMT, Hex and Counter.
I did not know that.
It was developed by Mitch as well. Oh, my battery's going to die. Holy cow. Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to hit the sack. Anyway, I want to eat something first. So.
Yeah, my battery's about to die.
Good little shooting the breeze tonight, guys. That was
thanks a lot, dude. Yeah. Dudes.
Glad you decided to do this. Hexy put on his most excellent basing scenes.
I got some
game set up there, something new. That's a small map.
It's not done. 6 more, 12 more panels to put on. This is proving to be the longest thing to do. Anyway, yeah, thanks
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, 7:30 Central.
Yep, playing some Mill Springs GBACW. Come join in and cut up with us and correct us and whatnot, and recommend strategies and make sure Todd rolls bad dice.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody.
All right, gang. See y'all later.
See ya.